This is the College Gamers Podcast for October 10th, 2015. Hello, everyone. I am Mike.
And Taft.
And this is the College Gamers Podcast, where we talk about news a student can use and any video gamer in general.
Yeah, what he said.
How are you doing this week, Taft?
I've had an excellent week this week, Mike.
I've had quite the opposite.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I had absurd math homework to do, a paper to write, a test to take. It was such a long week.
I had a test and... No, I'm sorry, I had 2 tests. But besides that, I mean, everything else went wonderful.
I see. I had a biology test, so biology's gross. No offense to anyone out there.
Biology is the worst.
Yes, we've had this conversation before, actually, talking about biology.
Yep.
All right. Well, yeah, long week, so I'm very excited to hop right into the news.
Me too.
Breaking news. All right. So, this week, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt got a big update. And by big, I mean gigantic, because it has 13 pages of patch notes. 13 pages.
They've been having so many different, patches recently. I don't get how they have 13 pages. This is what, in the past month, I feel like this is the 3rd one.
I'm looking at a sample of the patch notes, and they're all improved game performance. All these locations and all these quests and things. So this is probably just a bunch of game improvements.
That makes sense.
But it's a lot of improvements. And it's a 15 gigabyte patch on consoles.
Good night.
That's a big patch.
That is humongous.
That is pretty big. I think the game itself is either between 20 to 30 gigabytes.
I was about to say, I have games on my Xbox that are less gigs.
That's a gigantic patch. That's quite impressive. So yeah, it just looks like a bunch of game improvements, some performance fixes, decrease motion blur when you don't want it, and it's just improved game performance and stability at this location or during this quest. So it doesn't look like anything too significant so far. So yeah, looks like they're preparing for their expansion.
Yeah, that'll be
Heart of Stone.
That actually looks like it's gonna be pretty interesting.
Yeah, well, since my computer, took a dive, or my hard drive, I have to go replay The Witcher, which, is going to be cool because I can take different paths this time.
Wait, so you lost all your data completely?
Well, because, unlike, it's not a Steam game, I didn't get it off Steam. So, all my Steam games, all my progress is saved on Steam. Where Witcher was, I bought the physical disc and I didn't use the stupid GOG thing, another silly client of some kind. So it's all saved locally. Yay!
Oh my god, that sucks.
That was a lot of hours, but you know what? It'll be fun. I'll do it all again.
Yeah, it'll be cool. I'm sure to go ahead and choose different path. Wait, who did you choose for the love story aspect?
I chose the first mage, not the mean lady, but the nicer one.
They're both at different points. They're mean, and so the red hair or the black haired one.
Red hair.
Okay, so you chose Triss. You need going around next time. You need to choose Yin.
The Yin's mean to me.
She gets way nicer later.
Does she?
Yeah.
Because I was I don't like you. You should go away.
But then I also read the books and stuff like that, so I know why you need to choose Yin.
I see. Well, I have the choice, so I can choose whatever I want.
Yeah, but you don't really have a choice.
I gotcha. Well, The Witcher 3 is made by CD Projekt Red. What else are they working on?
They're currently working on Cyberpunk 2077.
This is the transition of the year, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go. That's it. That's the podcast. We're done.
We're done. We're out. Give me my medal. I'm done.
No, but Cyberpunk 2077 is a game that CD Projekt Red is not talking about whatsoever, really.
Do we know what the game is about?
No.
Is it so we don't know if it's based on another book of some kind?
No, I don't think it is.
All right. So is there any hints at all?
There is the trailer that they've showed for it.
And how does the trailer look?
The trailer looks really, really confusing.
Does it? Okay.
So it starts off with what looks like a person getting shot in the face.
Okay.
But then when the bullet hits her, it explodes. Just gets disintegrated because she's apparently impenetrable.
Okay.
And then it zooms out and shows them cops shooting at her and stuff like that. And none of the bullets are when they hit, they just explode just like the last one did.
I gotcha.
And then it zooms out on the girl that's getting shot. Well, it turns out she's a robot.
Okay.
And then
plot twist.
Yeah, and then at her her arm starts to expand, I guess. It's in sections. You know how robots sometimes will have the panels or whatever, and the panels
it transforms into something, maybe?
What it's doing is apparently under her under those panels or whatever, there's a scythe on each hand that comes out at the wrist.
Oh, what?
Yeah. And it starts talking about how there was a massacre in some place, and you can see blood on the sickles, so you can only assume that this robot just massacred, I think they said 17 people.
Wow. And
then it zooms out even farther, and there's a dude with a gun to the back of the robot's head, and he's pulling the trigger. But then I assume fast forwards.
Yeah.
And the robot is putting on a helmet, that the police have. So they
it's disguised as a police officer?
No, she's definitely with the police because it has those marks on her, where she got shot in the face. It left a mark.
Okay.
And as she's putting on the helmet, the mark is still there. So it's definitely in the future.
Okay.
So they must have recruited her or something. I have no clue. I'm so confused.
That's really strange, but it sounds very different compared to Witcher.
Yeah.
Because you said there were guns and things. That's a totally different realm.
Yeah.
Than Witcher.
I think it's gonna be it's definitely gonna be in the future, obviously. Okay. I just hit the table, and we've been having problems with the table shaking and messing up with our mics and stuff like that. Mike's eyes got really wide really quickly.
I'm gonna have to find that later.
Yeah. Oh. But it was not that loud. But so the reason that I'm bringing this game up, considering we know little to nothing about it.
When did the trailer come out, by the way?
I think it was 2012.
Wow. So they've been working on this game for a while.
Yeah, this has been out for a while, when they announced it. And then the trailer, they announced it early, and then trailer came along. Timelines, what a weird. But the reason that we're talking about it is because they say it's going to be just humongous. It's going to be even bigger than Witcher, the entire game. Way, way bigger.
Okay, well, if they go the same route as Witcher, that'll be good. I like a big map, but if my map is a bunch of empty space, if it's not at least medium dense, with things to do, then a big map really doesn't mean much. Witcher 3 has a big map, and it's really dense. You're always running into something. There's a town, places, burned down shacks. There are things there where some maps, they're big, but they really they're concentrated areas of population and things to do.
Yeah. Also in the commercial, they had a flying police car.
Flying police car.
Yeah, it was hovering. So that'd be really cool if you could use the cars and stuff to get around.
Fly around.
Fly around. Yeah, it'd be really cool. I mean, it's not out of the question. I mean, it is the future where they have flying things, so it'd be really nice to be able to traverse like that, not have to go weaving in and out of traffic constantly, which, don't get me wrong, is a lot of fun, especially in GTA.
Oh, yeah.
But, sometimes it gets tiring. You just want to get from one place to another.
Yeah, and flying would definitely... I mean, if they had, if all the cars could fly, and they had, air traffic, lanes, but in the air, that'd be really cool to fly through.
That'd be really cool. Go, weave up and, over and below and stuff. Yeah.
That'd put a whole other dimension on, car chases.
Oh, that'd be so cool. Oh, it'd be okay, bringing up Star Wars.
Yeah.
But, had to do it. It'd be the Star Wars chase from, episode 2, where they're chasing after the bounty hunter.
Oh, yeah.
And, Anakin just, dives to the ground.
Yes. I've thought about Coruscant when I thought of those, air.
Exactly.
Air lanes. I thought of Coruscant. All right. Well, Taft, you've been playing a lot of Metal Gear Solid, right?
Tons of it. I've played maybe 6 hours this week already.
Do you have a forward operating base?
Speak English, Mike.
Well, in a new patch that was apparently released this week, I believe, there's a new online feature where you have a forward operating base.
What does that do?
Well, apparently it's a risky but rewarding, I guess, base in the field that amplifies like how much money you get and troops you can receive. And it's an online feature where other players can attack this base and like steal resources from it. That's what I've gotten. I haven't used it, and I was kind of hoping you would know more about it.
I'm pretty sure you're talking about Mother Base. I'm pretty sure Mother Base is the forward operating base.
Are you sure? Because it seems that they're different.
No, because everything I've heard about online multiplayer and stealing resources and stuff has been from your Mother Base.
Okay, so I don't know. It says establishing a FOB, quote, will complement Mother Base by funneling increased profit, resources, and manpower to Diamond Dogs. So they talk about like it's something different.
Maybe the forward operating bases is like the medical platform or something like that.
But those are part of Mother Base.
I know,
so
but that's weird because everything I've ever heard about them talking, and even like demos that they've showed, have been on Mother Base.
Yeah. I don't quite know. I looked for a patch. Steam didn't download a patch for me, so maybe they pre-downloaded it. But I haven't had anything to do with this forward operating base.
Yeah, I have no clue.
But the point I'm getting to is that if you truly care for your base, you can. They released this thing called like base insurance, where if your base gets attacked by like another player, it'll make sure it'll cover your loss of resources and manpower. And this insurance costs, like, for 1 day, first of all, it uses a currency called MB coins, which I'm not sure what MB, like military balance? Mother Base coins?
It's most likely the thing.
I guess Mother Base is now currency. The 1 day coverage is like 50 coins, 3 days 100, a week 200, and 2 weeks can cost you 300. And you can earn these coins in game, but you can also buy them in bundles, ranging from 99 cents to $50. And when I heard that, the first thing I thought was those apps where you can like buy crystals and things in bundles
to like speed up production and stuff. Yeah,
exactly. It's the first thing I thought, and I just microtransactions seem to be increasingly popular,
and I don't get why.
I mean, I shouldn't have to pay. Like we were talking before the podcast, you mentioned dances and Destiny.
Yeah, the Destiny emotes.
Like I feel like those should be part of the game when I buy it. When I spend $60 to $70 on your game, I would expect I get all the content I can get for that.
Exactly, or at least at least for Destiny, it's like cosmetic stuff.
I gotcha.
But still, like, that's something ridiculous.
I mean, like, I have an issue with microtransactions in general, but as long as they're not pay to play, like if they're pay to win, there we go. That's the word I meant. If they're pay to win, then that's an issue. That's a bigger issue.
Yeah. Like, I'm just not crazy about microtransactions in general, but I can understand it in this case because you earn those coins throughout the game. Like, it's depending on how hard it is to earn those coins in the game, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I shouldn't feel forced to pay for coins.
Exactly. And I guess while we're speaking of Destiny, I'll go ahead and bring that up real quick.
All
right. So like we were saying, the new players will now be able to purchase new emotes, and emotes are like when you push up, you dance, you wave different ways, and you bow a certain way, or you sit a certain way.
I gotcha.
And you can buy new ones of those with in-game currency that is purchasable through real-world money called silver.
Oh, they're called silver.
It's called silver.
Very original.
Yep.
Can you is money the only way to earn those said silver coins, or I'm assuming they're like a coin of some kind, maybe?
Probably are a coin of some kind, but in my reading, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't do a lot of research on it.
All right. Bring in our A game, folks. Bring in our A game.
Yeah, it was, yeah. I'm just be honest. Wasn't too intrigued by it. I feel like, or at least it looked like the only way to get those is by either buying them, or you can, if they're anything like strange coins and stuff like that, they're hard to get. they're not exactly the easiest thing.
But there's something you have to grind to get.
Yeah.
So essentially, you can put in the work, or like you can pay for it if you want, make it quicker.
Exactly.
Easy.
Yeah. And so there's gonna be 18 new ones. They can all be bought from a returning NPC called Tess Everest.
Test Everest?
Tess Everest.
That's an awesome name, actually.
I know, right?
Totally sounds like a detective.
It really does. Tess Everest on the case.
What we got here, Mac? It's Detective Everest is here on the scene.
But the really cool thing is that when they first all come out, all players will receive enough silver, like free, to buy like one or two.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, that'll be really nice, and I think that's something that Bungie, like, that's a good job, Bungie. You did.
Well, that's either like everyone's gonna be like, oh, this is cool, I get to choose which one, and they're gonna spend them and be like, oh, I want more of them now, and then they'll buy more silver.
Exactly. It's like that little taste of cocaine. You just no, but
the college gave us does not advocate the use of drugs.
Yeah, none. Don't do it. Don't do drugs.
Stay in school.
Exactly.
But play video games. Cough, cough.
Lots of video games, and listen to our podcast while you play them. And then. So, but the reason that they're doing this right now is they're saying that right now they're selling them to help, like, while they're in, like, the downtime, because they're trying to expand.
Yeah. And
so while there's not much going on in the game, like, expansion-wise and stuff like that, they're trying to, like, keep money being generated and stuff.
So they're still trying to keep the meta kind of active.
Exactly. They've been rumors, at least, about Destiny 2, or a second Destiny.
Okay.
And, like, not the Taken King, which was basically Destiny 2, but, like, another one that won't be an expansion, but a completely separate game. And, I think that they're trying to, like, keep money being generated while they're making that,
I gotcha. Well, they could always have, like, more expansions as well.
They could, yeah, which they probably will.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, World of Warcraft, there's no World of Warcraft 2. They just have a series of expansions. So they could do like a Destiny 2, but like, with computers, you can just upgrade your computer. Well, with consoles, they would have to make Destiny. Like, if they wanted to keep Destiny around as long as World of Warcraft has been, new consoles are going to come out in the time. Like, say they come out every 4 or 5 years. So if Destiny is still around, they'll either have to upgrade the game for new consoles, or they'll eventually have to be a Destiny 2.
Exactly. Honestly, I think that the Destiny 2 would be a really good idea. Like, change up the story completely.
I gotcha.
Like, make it, like, Destiny, in my opinion, like, great game. Love it. It's fun. I want to get the Taken King and plan on getting it when the price drops a little bit, or when I make more money. One of those two. But, like, I feel like the story is, like, not yet run its course, but running its course,
I understand.
So I think it'd be really cool to, like, completely restart it. Like, my biggest complaint about Destiny is, yeah, they have a ton of guns, but they're all the same gun with a higher damage. Like,
like the skins are all the same?
Unless you get, like, an exotic or something like that. Yeah, it might be a red colored gun versus the white colored gun, but, like,
that's kind of boring.
And then those guns that are different virtually, like, say, like, you have one gun that has a higher damage and lower fire rate, and you have one that has a higher fire rate and lower damage. They look very similar.
I see.
So, like, I think it'd be really cool if they came back. I'm a big thing on, like, different looking stuff. Like, I like the flashy.
Yeah.
I don't grind enough to get an exotic.
Yeah.
So I think in a second Destiny or a future expansion or something like that, like, adding different stuff like that would be really cool. Like, making fancier looking guns for lower level people.
I gotcha. Like, one of my favorite things in World of Warcraft is getting the awesome, cool gear, like flames and, like, things that move and turn. Like, that's one of my favorite part of that game is how awesome the armor looks. So, it's kind of, it doesn't ruin the game for me, but, it does kind of lower my energy about it when I look the same for a long period of time.
Exactly, Like, I'm not so, like, terribly upset that the armor looks very similar and all that, because I don't see my armor that often,
Yeah.
But I'm looking at this gun for hours on end.
I understand that.
It'd be nice to, like, even, like, the customization changes the look a little bit. Like, even, like, give me the option. They have shaders and stuff for the armor. Give me an option for a shader on a gun.
I gotcha. So is Destiny's first person or third person?
It is first person when you are out in the field, but when you're back at the tower, it goes into third person.
I gotcha. Well, speaking of what were we talking about? Destiny. Bungie makes Destiny, and you know who else? You know who used to make Halo? Bungie.
Who?
Oh, look at that transition. Slowly goes downhill. Halo 5 is getting some re-pimped Covenant rides. So they're redoing the I guess the models for all the Covenant vehicles and things. And they're okay. They mostly look the same. The Ghost looks almost the exact same.
Yeah, I'm looking at that picture right now. It looks the exact same.
The transport ship looks a little different, I guess.
No, that looks significantly more different.
Does it?
Not significantly, but for Halo, significantly.
That's true. But okay, what's really getting to me is that the new Wraith looks like a misshaped potato.
What in the world?
It looks funky, and the picture of it makes it look better, but if you see it in the game, it looks really, really top heavy.
Yeah, but I kind of like it.
You kind of like it? I don't know if I'm just kind of done with Halo, so take what I'm saying with a grain of rice.
It's a grain of salt.
Grain of rice. They're both small. Just it's a metaphor. But
you said the metaphor wrong.
It's just take it. Whatever. It means the same thing. But it looks a little funky, and, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, I can get where you're coming from, but I think it's going to be a cool transition forward, I guess. For those of you who haven't seen it, it gets skinnier at the back, and the wings on the front have moved forward some. It looks like it's longer.
It does look longer, and it's a very visual thing for an audio podcast. Just go look up, Halo 5 vehicles.
Yeah, but it looks really cool, so I like it.
It looks all right. The reason for the vehicle change, there's a little bit of backstory about this, but because they're in the Covenant is in the middle of a civil war, their excuse is that they've reopened old manufacturing sites, and they're manufacturing different models of the current equipment. So yeah, that's their excuse.
So they're claiming that these new models are older versions?
I guess when as I was saying that, I kind of realized because they're old manufacturing sites, these should be older models that are less efficient. But common sense doesn't affect Halo apparently. Whatever.
Or that, or since they're in a civil war, they've had to come up with new designs to differentiate between the two sides on battlefields.
That's true. Whatever. I'm done.
Boom, Mike. Logic.
Done with Halo. Just done. Done with it. Let's go. Next thing, please.
First-person shooters. That's going to be my transition. Sci-fi first-person shooter. Kind of going to talk real quick about Star Wars Beta.
Star Wars.
We're going to talk. Mike, I'm sure, is going to talk a little bit more about this when we talk about what we've been playing. But I just want to talk about it real quick.
Hint foreshadowing.
Since I haven't been playing it because it's taking forever to download on my Xbox. The beta came out Thursday, which was October 8th, and we'll be finishing up tomorrow. If this is posted today, it'll be finishing up on the 11th.
I thought it was finishing up on the 12th.
I heard the 12th, and I've also heard the 11th. So just so people aren't upset with me, I'm saying the earlier date.
There you go, Taft. There you
go. Cover all your bases.
Yeah, it's a really short time for a beta.
It really is, and it's upsetting. Because I'm only gonna have 1 day to play it because I can't play it tonight.
I got it. Hey, at least it's on a weekend. They didn't do Monday through Friday, and they cut it off then.
That'd have been bad. But no. Watching this game being played, it looks amazing.
It's a lot of fun.
It looks,
but you know what? I'll speak about it more later.
It looks so amazing. It just looks gorgeous. Not even playing it, but just looking at it looks gorgeous. And I nerd out every time.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful game.
I had a friend who got the beta, and he said it's a lot of fun. And since you haven't been able to play as the hero, I can talk about this.
All right, here we go. Go ahead.
My friend, he actually was able to play as Darth Vader for a little bit. When you block blaster bolts, it's continuous and it looks amazing. It's just Vader's just flicking his wrist, just hitting them back, and people get scared when you start doing that because you're a hero running at them, so they freak out.
No, dude, I was like shooting at Luke, and well, there you go. Now the foreshadowing is over. Dude, no, I was shooting at Luke as he was running towards me, blocking my blaster shots, and I was like, this is terrifying. This is generally terrifying.
People get scared and they just like unload their all that they can, and they just keep hitting themselves.
No, dude, like it was like a perfect shot. Luke was in front of me. I was shooting at him. I had like 4 other guys near me. He just mowed us down. Mowed us down.
Yeah, it's crazy, and I loved watching Vader play because like I watched Luke play, and like his jump looks like he's jumping, but whereas like Vader when he does his force jump just kind of looks like he's like, you know what, I'm gonna fly. Like,
no, all right. One thing, Vader's cape looks so great.
Everything about this game looks great, Mike.
No, but his cape looks exceptional. Like it looks fantastic.
Yeah. But it just looks great, and I've heard the tokens are like, I was kind of iffy on them, but I've heard that they do well. I'm super excited about this game. The game just looks smooth and gorgeous, and I want it. That's it for that little nerd out I had.
Well, speaking of heroes, Heroes of the Storm, one of my favorite games right now.
Shocker.
Got a new hero. Yes, Blizzard news. That's my theme. Got a new hero, Lieutenant Morals, who is a healer who has some pretty awesome moves.
Can you, like, is his name Lieutenant Morals because he has stupid, crazy morals and he's...
It's a her, Taft. I think it's a her. Pretty sure it's a her.
Well, because they have super crazy morals.
No, I guess because it's a healer, and I just know, I guess healers are good people. I don't know. But they have, she has some pretty cool spells, and one of the more popular one is she can call down a transport ship which will transfer people across the map.
What?
It's pretty overpowered, I think.
I haven't even played this game. That sounds ridiculous.
It looks pretty cool, and when you fly, it like puts down like a hood over you that like looks like you're inside of a cockpit.
That's cool.
It's pretty cool. It's a pretty unique ability.
Is it like just like covers your face and like you can fly it, or is it just like a straight line?
No, it's a straight line.
Aw,
man. There's a literal like straight line across the map that says you're going from here to here.
Lame.
But it looks pretty cool. And on top of this new patch, Blizzard is doing this little thing where at the ends of certain matches, including Quick Match, Hero League, and Team League, they ask you a random like 1-question survey that you can answer from like 1 to 5 stars about certain things to help them make game improvements. I recently started playing Quick Matches. I manned up and started playing Quick Matches, and I haven't had to answer any of these yet, so I'm wondering when I will be able to. But yeah, that's the Heroes of the Storm. Heroes of the Storm news. New hero. It's pretty cool.
Nice. Okay, I have 2 things left in my news. One of them is literally like 2 sentences, so I'm going to get that one out the way, and then I'm going to let you go again, Mike, because I want to talk, or you know what? No, I'll get both of them out the way, because the second one I can just not wait to talk about, because it's my biggest news of the week.
Just do it.
Okay, so the PS4 has officially dropped its price by $50 here in America.
Yeah, they're the same price as the Xbox One now, right?
Yes, question mark? I just know that there was a price drop for it in Japan recently, and typically when that happens, not too far after the price in America drops. And so it used to be $400. Now it is $350.
Yeah, I think they dropped it so they're more in line with the Xbox One's price without the
Kinect. Yeah,
without the Kinect. Yeah,
that makes sense. So, okay,
all right, here we go.
Drum roll, please.
Not drumming on the table, Taft.
Come on, way to take away my fun. Okay, no. Far Cry Primal has been like officially announced and like trailered and everything.
All right, you're super excited.
You couldn't care less.
It just doesn't look that interesting to me.
How, Mike? It is a Stone Age video game.
Stone Age. It just doesn't look that interesting. I mean, I guess. All right, I'll have to look at some more gameplay of it. And hunting mammoths sounds really cool, but unless there's like something super interesting, it sounds like, I don't know. It just doesn't. Just take it away, Taft. Just take it away.
It takes place in 10,000 BC, Mike. That is super interesting.
All right. I'll definitely have to pick it up because it does. I'll give it a chance. It does sound kind of cool.
Okay, but Far Cry Primal is set to release worldwide in 2016, February 23rd.
Are you sure? Because I have it here. It's supposed to release in March of 2016.
That is for the PC.
Oh, wait. Is that before or after?
It is.
Is that before? After? Oh, come on.
No, February 23rd, 2016 is the release date that is set for both the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One, and it will soon be followed by a PC release in March.
Oh, whatever.
They describe like Ubisoft and stuff describes it as a full-fledged this is an exact quote, full-fledged single-player experience, and Far Cry is set in 10,000 BC, like I just said, at a time when massive beasts like the woolly mammoth and the saber-toothed tiger ruled the earth.
That sounds pretty cool. Okay, so something I just thought, no dinosaurs, right?
No
dinosaurs. This is a pretty big turn from the last Far Cry, right?
It is, and I like it. They usually, like, Far Cry's always been known to like take you to places that like are far away from big cities and other things like that. So why not take you before cities were even made?
So is that where they got the name Far Cry from? Like you're a far cry away from some place?
I think that is actually.
That is? Is Far Cry doesn't have like an overarching story, does it?
Not even in the slightest. Everyone is its own individual game.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's just they're all like they all have a general basis. They're all basically the same.
Yeah. But
then the story and like the other stuff, like the settings and stuff, change it and make it a different game.
I gotcha. So I'm assuming I won't play as some guy with like animal powers or something.
You did actually kind of do that one time in the second game.
In the second one, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But in this game, I won't be playing as him.
No, you shouldn't be. What it's saying is, what I read is that you play as do I have the dude's name on here?
Is Takar?
Takar, that's it. Yeah. Takar. You play as him, and he's the last survivor of his tribe's hunting party.
Yeah, I read about that. Did you watch a trailer for it?
I did.
The trailer looked pretty sweet.
Yeah. Okay. So you're turning around now.
Yeah. It's still.
But yeah. So he's like the last one in his party to survive, and so his biggest goal. They say the biggest goal in the game is just to survive.
Yeah, so it's another survival game. Survival games are all the rage right now.
I don't know if they're just saying like, as like the story, your biggest goal is to survive. That's the story.
I gotcha.
Or if actually like you're gonna have to like go out and like it says you have to go out and hunt for food and master the fire and like make your own tools and stuff like that. It says that. But are we talking of like Minecraft level like survival?
No,
Which sounds really weird when I said that out loud. But, like, you have to sit there and you have to cook your food and eat it and other things.
No, I bet you that in the beginning of the game, you're going to do your own hunting and things. But as you progress, I bet you it's going to be more of a mission. So, like, you can send your tribe on missions kind of thing.
Probably, yeah. That makes a lot of sense.
Like, as you grow your tribe, you'll be able to send your trained guys on missions for the gathering and scavenging and all such.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be like tribal warfare, I'm sure, because like in the trailer they showed the rival tribe attacking your character.
Yeah, I thought that was just a setup for the game. Was that like
it might be? I don't know, but
I gotcha.
Even then, it's still a rival tribe attacking your character.
Okay, that sounds pretty exciting. I'll be honest. Like tribe on tribe battle sounds pretty fun.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. Probably won't have massive battles like that, but it'd be really cool.
Well, yeah, I'm sure it might be like more of a 5-on-5 hunting party kind of thing.
Yeah, I was about to say, because in like previous Far Cry games and stuff, they have the like groups from each side. Like you can run into bad guys traveling around in a car, or you can see your own men traveling around in a car. And if they see bad guys, they're going to get out their car and they're going to fight the bad guys.
Yeah.
So that'd be really cool. I can't wait to see how they're going to do the world, though. That's what I'm most excited about.
It was, I saw here, they said the game will be large but dense and will be greatly affected by day-night cycles.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm assuming that
like predators and stuff are going to come out at night. Oh, that's going to be so creepy.
So at nighttime is when you cower in your huts and just don't go out.
Either that or set a fire or something. Like, Just try not to die.
Try not to die, yes. Isn't that the goal for everyone in every game, though?
It's probably going to be like that game Dying Light, how like at night, the fit hit the shan.
Yeah. All right, is that it?
That's what I got for news for this week.
All right, let's move on to what we playing. What you playing? All right, so I have been playing the Battlefront Beta.
No way, you don't say.
I actually downloaded it like an hour before you got here.
Nice.
And oh my gosh, it's awesome. So it's obviously a beta. It's not like super polished or anything. There are some issues like in the menu screens. It really slows down. And like my graphic card fans just kick on at full speed. I'm not sure like why the menu makes it work so hard. If you're having performance issues, I recommend you turn off motion blur because that is just like a GPU hog. I'm not sure why, but like motion blur looks nice, but it really messes with performance. Motion blur like murder performance with like a cold hard knife.
Okay, my question real quick. How's the UI?
UI is pretty good. It's pretty minimal. Like because you have a blaster, you don't have to worry about ammo. You don't have to reload like in Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
I believe you had like magazines and things.
Yeah, some guns did, yeah.
Yeah, you don't have like the guns I've used, you don't have those. You don't have magazines, there's no reload. You have to worry about reheating, like overheating, not reheating, overheating. But other than that, that's like the only really pause function for shooting.
Okay. Hey, so I've seen that the sniper rifle that they have is a card. You can only use it like when you have the card or whatever.
I haven't gotten the sniper rifle. I believe there's like a card called like there's a card called the cycle rifle.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And I think that's what you're talking. Yeah. So I think that's a sniper rifle.
Yeah. But do they have like have you seen anybody like have just like a normal sniper rifle?
I have not.
Oh man.
I don't know if it's the beta, so you can't really tell like all the guns might not be in there.
That's true.
It's quite obvious that there's a ranking system in the beta. I think the max level is like 5, and when you hit level 5, you get like it's kind of like an LMG, like a light machine gun, and it's quite obviously the overpowered gun because it just mows people down. It just mows me down before I can even turn and look at them.
That's unfortunate.
But dude, Hoth is awesome.
It looks gorgeous. I just can't get over how gorgeous this game looks.
It's a really pretty game, and it's awesome. The combat is fluid. Dude, the combat indoors feels great. Like it feels like I'm in like a firefight of some kind. Like it feels awesome.
That's cool.
So what have you been playing this week?
Metal Gear, and more Metal Gear.
That's me. Well, a little bit of Heroes in there. Other than that.
But I've gotten farther in Africa.
What's your progression percentage?
Great question. Great question. Apparently somebody found the goat.
Oh yeah, I found the goat, guys. I found it.
I still yet to find. I didn't find the goat, and they've just given up on that mission and have taken it off my mission list.
All right, you want to know where it is?
You told me where it was.
Yeah, it's when you land on the hill closest. It's right down there. There's a pin for it. Like guys patrolling. Like it was right there the whole time. Oh, dude, it was so great. That freaking goat. I didn't even see it. By the way, Taft, where is the zoo on Mother Base?
Okay, I found that out. Once you get far enough into the game, it says, "Hey, big boss, we've the people that are wanting us to keep these animals have decided that they want us to make a zoo, and they're going to fund it, so don't worry about it. We're going to make a zoo."
Yeah, I got that.
And then when you get on the helicopter at Mother Base, you know how it gives you the option to either hop off, fly to another base or whatever?
Yeah.
You can click the fly to another base.
Yeah.
And push Y to go to the zoo.
Push Y. I play on keyboard, so I'll figure that out.
Yeah, so it'll tell you what to push to go to the zoo.
So it's not like its own platform?
Negatory.
Is it like on the mainland somewhere?
No, it's its own platform. Like it's just like not even slightly connected to the Mother Base. Like,
I see.
You cannot see it. It's just not there.
I see. That's kind of weird. I would think it'd be connected to everything else.
Yeah, it is a little weird, but it is 4 platforms in itself.
Oh, that's cool.
A carnivorous platform, an aviation platform, and 2 herbivore platforms.
I see. But I was playing that earlier today, and I realized how awesome the firefights feel because they have like the sound in that game is really good. Like the sound is excellent.
We've talked about that, yeah.
Yeah, so people far off, their guns don't sound as loud, but you can still hear the bullets like shooting over you and around you, and it just feels great.
Yeah, I just got the battle armor, and I just like spent the gajillion dollars to develop it, and so I got a big gun, a grenade launcher, and put that on, and went as like some other guy who wasn't Snake, because you can play as other people when you have your combat deployment team.
Yeah,
and I put what are those masks? The ski mask type things.
Yeah, I haven't unlocked any of those masks yet.
They come completely unlocked when you play as other people.
Oh, I see. I gotcha.
That aren't Snake or Big Boss. And so my dude just looked awesome, just looked really cool. Yeah. And I just walked out there, boosh, just blowing stuff up, lighting people up. I went on a mission to destroy the heavy artillery.
Yeah.
And just wrecked their shop, dude. Just
shop.
Ate their lunch. It was great.
That's fantastic.
It took me 2 tries for the mission because the first time I went and did it, I was like, oh, I brought Quiet with me too.
Yeah.
And Quiet can't kill them.
Oh, she can't?
No. And because their armor's too thick.
Yeah.
And I just had like a normal rifle. I was like, I'm just going to get Quiet to take these guys out. And I just had.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Is that the heavy armor dudes?
Yeah.
Dude, those just take mag. I tried to stealth take them out. Doesn't work unless you got like C4.
Yeah, or unless you grab them and stab them.
Oh. I couldn't get that close. They were in the light.
No, but they, what is it called? I went in with a normal assault rifle, the average one that you have, and shot them in the face. And they're like, nope. Nope. I just was seeing the bullets bounce off, and I was like, oh, this is not going to be fun.
Yeah. Oh, dude, my dog grew up.
Oh, yeah, D-Dog's awesome. I love him. It
has an eye patch.
I know.
The eye, it's so great. Like, he looks like Snake.
Have you developed any of his, outfits?
No, I haven't. I want to, because whenever he gets shot, it breaks my heart.
I know, because he goes, oh.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, it just shatters my heart into pieces.
No, I'll if you get him, the like first one you can develop is the stealth suit.
Yeah.
And it comes with a knife, and he can kill people with the knife.
Like stealth kill them? Or
yes / no.
Okay, it depends
like
how
they
you
don't see you.
I see.
And but it's really cool because like he jumps on their face, has the knife in his mouth, and like slits their throat. Does like a backflip off of them.
That's awesome. Yeah, I need to use them more. I've been using my horse more just because like I can walk from point A to point B quicker.
Yeah.
But like the dog is pretty awesome.
I just got Quiet, so I'm using Quiet a lot.
When did you get Quiet?
Decent bit into it.
Decent bit. I gotcha.
Like I want to say like mission. Like I think I'm on like main mission 17 or 18.
17 or 18. I gotcha. I'm on chapter like 12 or 13, I think.
Yeah, so you're not too far away.
Yeah.
But so she's effective to a degree.
Can she only snipe?
Yes.
Does she have a suppressor?
Not yet.
Ugh.
But you can develop one for her. You can also develop a gun that puts people to sleep instead of kills them.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Because I tried rubber dart SMG one time, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna snipe this guy, take him out, because he's in one of his towers. And like bounced off. And I was like, dang it, what the heck?
You
like,
probably had a helmet on or something.
Yeah, no, the rubber bullets, I hate them. I don't like them.
I do. I like them a lot, actually.
I don't.
I prefer my pistol because I feel like the silencer doesn't go down just because I don't fire off like 7 shots when I pull the trigger once.
Yeah, you like one shot them in the face and they go to sleep.
I mean, that's the same with a SMG. If you hit them in the face, they're dropped.
Yeah.
With the stun, no matter what. But I just developed the sleep dart sniper rifle.
Yeah.
And I still have some time going on the sleep dart silenced sniper rifle.
Does it take time? Oh, wait, weapon development takes time too?
The more advanced that they are, the more time it takes. Like right now I'm currently at like 18 minutes. That's my most advanced one.
I see. Like I'm in the middle of developing like base platforms, and like those took like an hour and a half, hour 50 minutes.
Yeah, but your base grows significantly.
It does.
Yeah, like I have 2 research developments and 2 main bases.
Yeah,
and then 2. What's that other one? Like base development.
Yeah. So what do you what's the word I'm looking for? What am I looking for? Prioritize. Like, because I prioritize like R&D and Intel. Those are the ones I want to update first.
I prioritize my R&D is number 2. Number 1 is base research or base development, because that allows me to get more resources and stuff.
I see.
And allows me to then faster or more quickly upgrade the other ones.
Oh, I should do that.
Yeah. And then after that is probably Intel or combat deployment.
I got you. So I've also been playing a lot of Heroes of the Storm this week when I had the chance. I got like 2 or 3 games in, and I finally manned up and started doing quick matches where you play against actual people.
Yeah.
And because if you lose a quick match game, you get the same amount of experience as when you win an AI game. So when you win a quick match game, that's a lot more experience.
Yeah, why haven't you been doing that before?
Because from past experiences, I get my butt handed to me when it comes to real people. Like in StarCraft, I just get destroyed all the time. And so playing against real people, it's like, I'm kind of nervous about it, because I don't want to like get my butt handed to me over and over and over again. But the ranking system they have, it's pretty good. I like it. It's pretty good.
There you go.
It's a lot of fun. And I've been playing Thrall, he's awesome.
Sounds cool.
I still need to play a game.
We do. The only other thing I have played this week was, one for my birthday. Well, 2 things actually, but they are neither video games. I've been sword fighting with my brand new lightsaber that I got for my birthday, which is so cool. It was a lot of money. Don't ask me how much. But totally worth it, because I'm going to use it for my Halloween costume and when I cosplay to the premiere of Star Wars Episode 7. But then, for the first time ever on Saturday, I played D&D.
It's a lot of fun.
It's so much fun.
Of course, the first meeting is always setting up your character and the stats and everything.
I had set mine up before I got to the meeting, because I work with the guy who's our DM.
Yeah.
So I just set it up with him.
That's a good idea, because like we had some new guys come play in our group with my girlfriend's dad, and like the first 2 to 3 hours was just setting up their characters.
Yeah. No, but yeah, I had a blast. I'm a bard.
You're a bard?
I'm a bard, and I have charisma out my butt.
I gotcha. I went rogue. Rogue's totally my thing.
I was gonna do a rogue, but I was like, nah, I'm just gonna go. Like, everybody was talking about how terrible bards are.
Yeah.
So I'm a bard skald, which is kind of similar to a rogue.
Bards are they're the guys who play the lute and stuff.
Yeah, my dude plays the violin.
I see. You're a classy bard.
Exactly.
I see.
And with a not so classy backstory.
I gotcha.
But yeah, he's a bard skald, which means that he's better with hand-to-hand combat. Like, he can use the sword pretty well.
I gotcha. Well, that sounds like fun.
I had a blast doing it and can't wait to do it again. All
right. Well, I think that's a show.
Yeah. Let's finish it up, I guess.
Let's get out of here. You can contact the show at collegegamersshow@gmail.com. Please send us whatever you want. Just keep it clean, I guess. You can follow me on Twitter at BlueCowz with a Z, BlueCowz. Taft now has a Twitter.
And you can follow me at TaftFaust8, TaftFaust 8.
All right. So, yep, that's it. Thank you all for listening, and we're out of here.
Peace.
Later. Blue Cow Radio.